Where's my hook? Where's my hook? I didn't even touch up my makeup like I said I was going to. Oh my gosh. Now let's get started for real. Let's get started for real now. Hi everybody, welcome back to another Maisami Toys series BTS. I am filming day 3 of the series. If you did not see days 1 and 2, they are currently posted on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok, and Facebook Reels. So I'm just going to take you along with a little bit of BTS of what I'm going to be doing to prepare to start filming. And full transparency, it is now 4:01 p.m. It's not like I planned to start filming this a little earlier. However, it does kind of suck because I only have another hour and a half of proper sunlight because I film with natural light. But it's okay. I'm going to be making the third leg today. And yeah, I think it's going to be pretty simple, to be honest, just because I already made the first 2 legs, so I kind of know sizing and I know exactly how I want the shape to look. So I'm not expecting it to take me that long to make it, but of course, always leaving room for hiccups and frogging my work, or as I say, tearing it out. But before I get started, I just want a little pick-me-up. I just woke up from a nap, a well-deserved nap. I took an hour nap and I need something. So I'm thinking a warm matcha latte with a good foam on it. I think that would really help me kind of get settled into the series, help me just like curate that cozy vibe. I might even light a candle in my room and just, get cozy. I'm allocating about three and a half hours to filming today. I'm really hoping that I'm able to get the third leg done in that much time. I do crochet quite fast, but I wouldn't say I'm the fastest crocheter, so it really honestly might end up taking me 4.5, hopefully no longer than 5. But I'll actually time myself today and let you guys know exactly how long it took me because I don't film the entire thing. But anyways, with all that said, let's make our matcha latte. And then I'm going to fix up my face just a little bit. Just add some more powder, some more concealer, maybe some blush or something. I don't know. I feel like I need uplifting. I need something. So let's get into it. Okay, so I've decided to use my oatmeal cookie creamer again. I love this thing. And the box is quite big and it's just me. So I'm going to use this until it's done. When's the expiry date? Oh my god, it expires in literally like 3 days, guys. Which is crazy because I actually bought this like 2 months ago. But I ended up going back home to Toronto for almost 7 weeks. And I only got back last week. So I was like, well, what's still in my fridge that hasn't expired yet? And this was one of those things, but we're at the end of its life. So first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put my milk into my frother. I'm still using my instant frother that I got off of Amazon. And I'm mixing 2 different oat milks. I have this Oatly oat milk, but it done. So we are gonna also mix it with this Planet oat milk. Honestly, I don't have an oat milk preference. I just really like the ones that are like extra creamy. So this one's extra creamy. The Chobani one is also extra creamy. Okay, so I'm gonna put it about up to there, and then I'm gonna put the rest up to the max line with this oatmeal creamer. That's enough. That's actually gonna be really sweet. I don't even like my matcha that sweet. And then I'm gonna set this on high temperature while I get my matcha going. Taking my hot water and just pouring it over my whisk. Gonna let that soak for a few seconds. I'm also gonna take my food scale and I'm gonna take my matcha bowl, which I got off of Amazon. Majority of the stuff I got off of Amazon. And I know that's 440 grams. Taking this matcha that I got from Loft in Ginza in Japan. I don't know if Ginza is in Tokyo or if it's a separate city, but we were staying in Tokyo and we took the train to Ginza. It was a quick train, so I'm gonna put about 2 grams of this matcha. And oh my god, I'm supposed to sift it. Honestly, whatever. It's not the end of the world. It's really crazy when I'm like in a series because I think that the way that I try to make it look is that like every day is like sunshine and rainbows, and that is not the case. I like to cold whisk my matcha with, I actually ended up putting 3 grams in there, but honestly that might even, yeah, that's about 3 grams. I'm gonna cold whisk my matcha with my oat milk. I think that this just makes it so much creamier. Grab this and let's start whisking. I'm actually gonna pour the matcha directly into the cup. Oh my god, I just missed that entire pour, and that was such a good pour. And just to get the rest of the matcha out, I'm gonna actually pour this in there first, and the rest of it I'm gonna put it back on to froth more. And I'm just gonna swirl and nice. Oh my god, nice. Yeah, nice. Leave it up to Shayla. It's separating a bit, but it's okay. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Now let's put our foam on. Gorgeous. Look how pretty she is. When something looks so good, you have to take a picture of it. Like, and I'm gonna insert the picture in the, wow guys. Okay, just gonna clean up and then we can go set up in my room and get this show on the road. Okay, so I got my phone on my tripod, Apple Watch charged, gonna put this on. Apple Watch secured. I got my slippers on from Shop Akira. My pajama set is from Marshalls. Okay, gonna get started. This tastes so good. Oh my god. Okay, starting the bottom of the third leg, same way I started the others, using dark brown. This is chocolate, Premier Yarn, Perfect XL. Where's my hook? Okay, I have the 2 legs from days 1 and 2 just beside me here, and I'm gonna try to keep those in the frame. I'm gonna put one over here, one over here. Where's my hook? I didn't even touch up my makeup like I said I was going to. Oh my gosh. This brush, literally suffering. She's a simple girl. That's enough. Now let's get started for real. Okay. Let's get started for real now. I don't have my iPad. Anyone else annoyed with me? Because I am. Okay, I'm going to get started. I'm going to work on the bottom piece and just go up until I have to change color to the light brown. And we will get back together when it's time to change colors. Okay, so we just finished the bottom of the third leg. I just used the exact same pattern that I was using for the other 2 legs. One thing I will say is that I do have coning at the bottom of my feet, meaning that when I make a circle, it actually ends up making a dome. I won't say this is intentional, but I do know how to prevent this, but it's just unnecessary when I'm doing the bottom of the feet because when I put the plywood inside of it, I can stretch it and then it ends up being flat anyways. So if you crochet or if you're interested in crocheting, a tip that I will tell you is that when you are making a circle and you start with the magic ring of 6 and your pattern goes magic ring of 6, increase, single crochet, increase, 2 single crochet, increase, 3 single crochet, increase, and so on. Instead, start with a magic ring of 8 and then do your next row is increases. The row after that, do 1 single crochet increase, and then you skip the 2 single crochet increase and go straight into the 3 single crochet increase. So it's magic ring of 8, increase, 1 SC increase, 3 SC increase, 4 SC increase, and so on. And it will actually make it so much flatter and you won't get that cone shape. I'm pretty sure that the coning also happens because I'm working with chenille yarn. And I guess just like the space of the fluff, it just causes some issues when it comes to like shaping itself. But as I said, this could be avoided, but it's unnecessary. But if you do crochet and you're wondering why your work is coning, try out that little hack. Okay, quick checkup. This is what I have of the back leg right now. I'm trying to figure out how I want to shape this because I do know that there needs to be like a bend with the leg going in the other direction because it's really going to attach to the body like over here rather than like going straight up. I'm thinking that it actually might make the most sense for my 2x4 to connect more in the center than towards the back like I did with the front legs. But I don't know yet. I think I'm going to build up another maybe like 6 rows. And then after that, I'm going to start decreasing in the front and increasing in the back so that it starts to kind of go in the other direction. But this is what the first back leg is looking like right now. So I'm going to come back after I finished those few rows and then we'll try to figure out what direction we're going to take after that. All right, so I in fact did not come back when I said I was going to come back. So here I am. I got the first back leg finished and I love it. My whole plan was to have the back leg come out on an angle like this and then for there to be like a little knuckle kind of situation and then for it to increase this way but further in the front than in the back, and I think I achieved that pretty well. I also think that once I join the entire like body base together, so all 4 legs with the wood and everything, and then when I get like the body on, it's going to shape out a lot better as well. So I think that this is a really good foundation to have for the back leg itself. However, now I'm looking at the front legs. Where's the one that has more filling? And I kind of like, I'm going to have to mold it. I do wish that it was a bit straighter, but I think that this actually looks okay now because I hugged it a lot to kind of get it to straighten up. So yeah, I think I'm really happy with how the front and the back legs look. Specifically the back leg though. I think I did my big one with this, to be honest. Like this looks exactly like what I wanted it to look like, and it's very rare that something comes out looking exactly how I want it to look. Usually it just looks like close enough and I'm able to work with it, but this I'm really happy with. So tomorrow we're gonna get the second back leg done, and I also want to show you guys what my pattern looks like right now without exposing the entire Krabby Patty recipe, because yes, I do gatekeep my statue patterns and there's a main reason for it. They're a mess. I'm a little afraid of what it's gonna look like tomorrow because I have things crossed out, I have things that were redone. I wrote HDC where I should have written SC, and like I have marks everywhere. I don't know how easy it's going to be to replicate. However, I think that I'll have a pretty good idea. I know how many rows I'm working with, and like just by looking at the one that I did today, I should be able to kind of figure it out. I think that comparing this to my elephant, the legs do look smaller. However, the legs on this thing are smaller than an elephant anyways. I think it's looking good. I'm really happy with my progress. I think I'm on track right now, which is good. I had 1 leg per day. And then I don't know how many days I'm going to allocate to the body. My goal is to finish this by December 20th because I would like to go home for Christmas. So, also, crochet kits are still available in the link in my bio. These crochet kits will teach you everything that you need to know to make your very own plushies. Every kit comes with tutorials and lessons that will teach you exactly what you need to know to make one of these. I also have bunny and turtle kits available, but because I'm making a 4-legged series right now, I think it'd be really cool for everyone to kind of have their own little 4-legged me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you are enjoying the series so far. Please continue commenting what you think I'm making. I love hearing from everybody. Also remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please let me know if there's anything else that you would like me to capture in these longer videos. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!